Hello everyone, welcome back to my vlog. Sorry, I have been off for some time because of some professional commitments. So I'm back with my vlogs again. So today, in the continuation to the requirements, I'm going to discuss about the gap analysis and the feasibility study. So when we talk about gap analysis, it's basically a process which allows the organizations to determine how to best achieve their business goals. So when you are supposed to see that what are your goals and how you are going to achieve them, you first need to see that where are you standing currently and where are you uh, basically trying to hit. So in between whatever is the gap which is reframing you from reaching to your goal, that is the gap, and that is the analysis that you need to do, and that is done in gap analysis. So if to precise, I would say it involves the comparison of the actual performance with the desired performance, means what you expect that you should be having the performance and what actually you are having as of now. So the main purpose is to help the organizations that they develop an understanding of the gap, that what is the gap that is hindering them to have the performance that they are expecting, and to reach that they can have the strategies which are developed and they can eliminate those gaps and achieve the goals. So all these things, that what strategies you should follow so that you can achieve the goal which is desired goal but not the current goal, that all is done in the gap analysis. So it is basically done on two scales. One is the strategic level that you are doing, and one is the organization level, operational level, sorry. So strategic level is when basically gap analysis is performed on this level, when the purpose is to compare the current output or the condition or situation of a business with that of the industry standards. As in, if I say you are into the mobile organization and you are implementing a new mobile, I would say. So in strategic level analysis, what you will do is you will see what is the market situation of the mobile technology, as in what is the ram which is best suited, what is the pixels for the camera, for the front and the back camera, and what is the voice quality, picture quality, everything. So you see, you target in the market that if somebody is other organizations which are dealing with the mobile technology, so what are they, what is the best that they have done. So all that discussion, that how you can reach to that level, all that discussion is done in the strategic level. This is very important because this is the time of competition and everybody wants to be part to it and wants to be the best in the market, because it's so competitive world. Survival of the best is what exists here. So to be that, the discussion is done in the strategic level. Then we have the operational level. So in operational level, the main focus is, you see what is the current state performance of the business with what is desired or what you have projected, means it's in context to your project, in context to an organization, that what is the projection that you have, that we have to do something this, and what is the current state. Have So how long will it take for you to reach the projected situation that you have thought that we are supposed to reach to this target. So that is on the operational level for an organization. So these two things are always kept in picture whenever gap analysis is done, and gap analysis very key thing for any organization to stay in market. So that's about gap analysis. So next we talk about the feasibility study. So feasibility study, it's basically the analysis of the proposed or the current system, and determine whether it's feasible and should go ahead or not. So if I give you a one word for feasibility study, you can say it's you check doability. Means if somebody says that we need to achieve this goal, the goal is A. So you see that can we achieve goal A? Is it doable from all the perspectives? So you it's from every hardware, software, and environmental situations, everything from all the situations you see that is it doable or not, and you should do it. So feasibility is that seeing something can be done or not and should be done or not. So all those things, whenever a new project, any organization starts, so the very first thing they have to see whenever you are receiving any business requirements for that project, so you have to do the feasibility check or the feasibility study to see that can we do it or not. Everything that is happening is after that. Whatever we have discussed till now or whatever is supposed to be done in a project, everything comes only when it's finalized that it can be done, then we proceed with it, or it's something that you cannot do, or you try to find out a way that you can do it. So we have the key areas of feasibility study. So one is the technical feasibility. In technical feasibility you see in context to technology, software, hardware, and the labor, as in if you are dealing with the software organization, I would say it is your development team, um, team members, scrum team members, all the team. You will see that is it we are having that kind of capability of the resources who can work on it. Your hardware is up to date, your software configurations are as required for this project. So all these feasibilities checks are done in the technical feasibility, which is a team which looks into all these things. It's basically the hardware or the software team which looks into it. Then you have the economic or the finances feasibility. So in here you see what is the return on the investment. Return on the investment is a key thing to any project. It's that what you are the amount, for example you say you are investing $1,000 in a project, so you always want to see what is the return on the investment. Means for $1,000 investment, what will you get in return? Will it be a profitable? So that's a key thing. If it's $1,000, you try to see that you target that we should try to have maybe 5,000 or $10,000 at least for this to start with. So finances and can we have that much finances which are required for this? Are we up to that mark that we can spend that much money for it, and what is it that we will get in return for what we are investing? So all these things are done by the finance department of the organization, and you see in context to all the finances the feasibility of that project. Then we have the operational feasibility. So operational feasibility determines whether it will be profitable, efficient, or not. Means what you're doing, should we do it? Is it worth it that we should spend our manpower, our finances into this? Is it so? How do you check operational feasibility? Depending upon what is the market choice, depending upon what is in there in the market these days. For example, if you plan to look into the mobile software development, so what happens is you will see that should we go ahead for the touch screen phones, or it should be not the touch screen but normal handy Nokia phones like we had in the past. So you see, try to study the market depending upon the area you are and what kind of people and what is more in these days. So all these operational feasibilities are checked, that if we are going to do, if somebody says that we should not go in for touch screen, then you need to see that if we are not going for touch screen as a phone, then is it going to be is it worth it that we should go in for this thing? Is it actually of any benefit to us or not? So all that discussion is done in the operational feasibility. Then is the schedule feasibility. It's basically in context to the timelines estimation, that what are the timelines that would be needed for this. You just estimate everything in context to the timeline and the resources, as in what are the resources that are required and what timelines would be required to achieve this project or achieve a goal. So that all is discussed in the schedule feasibility. So these are gap analysis and feasibility study are the key areas that are kept in mind when a project is taken up by any organization and when they actually start to work on it. So it's something which is like, these things are very basic and part to any project, and everybody, be it product owner, scrum master, or the team members, everybody should be aware of all these things, because you are one of the key member of that team who is supposed to take uh, some action on it. You need, your inputs are required on these things, so that you achieve the best of what you are doing, and it's the best in the market. So that's all about this. If you have any doubts, please do write to me in comments. I'll definitely respond back to you. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.